Whose bright idea was this? The mosquitoes are still getting me. Still getting me. Good morning, guys. I've got the detector out. Yesterday in the bush, I dropped an SD card out of one of the trail cameras. I had to get the detector and go back and find it. Right here in my own swamp, I was getting all kinds of signals. I didn't dig anything because I knew the SD card would be right on top of the ground, but there were a lot of signals. In the 1930s, we know there was a farm here on this property, and there's an old bottle dump, car dump, 100 yards behind the house with 1930s stuff in it. So we're going to detect my own property right here in the swamp today. High hopes. Let's see what hidden treasures we can find. Just off my driveway here, there is a 100-year-old fence line. You can see one of the posts right there. That is from the 30s. And it runs all down the side of my driveway here to the end, and then right past my house, back 150 yards into the bush. So a really old, I'm assuming that was a property marker, but could have been to keep cows in, who knows. I'm starting in between Tom's house and my house. What I'm hoping to find is an old can of coins. You know those farm kids that hid their pennies? You know, that would be amazing. I always have hopes of that, and you know, right here in the swamp, never been detected. Could be. Let's find out if there's anything. There might be nothing here. I don't know. Could have been a cow pasture. Yeah, there's just a few mosquitoes in here. Okay, yeah, that down in the swamp, that was just nasty down in there. I'm going to go back here. It's still swamp to where I was yesterday, where I got those signals. And we're just going to, I had 3 or 4 signals right in a row. We're going to dig them up and see what they were, if I can find them again. We may have to travel somewhere. I don't think I can do enough of a video down in the swamp. The bugs are just too bad. We may have to travel somewhere to get a video out of this and a little adventure, but I'm gonna try back here first. So this is where I dropped the memory card yesterday, guys, and when I was scanning right here along the log, there's something here, so we're gonna dig it up and see what it is today. Ah, there really was something there. It's like an old snap button, and it's still got color. So you can see it was red. Alright, so I'm just over a few feet here. The other signals I got, I guess, were old fence. This is barbed wire fence that's buried in here, so nothing exciting. Okay guys, the bugs are just too bad in here. A couple more trail cameras set up here. We're gonna get out of the swamp and go detect somewhere out in the open. I've got a couple of in-town parks that should have old silver in them that we can go check out. I haven't had the detector out in a month, so I'm kind of itching to get some detecting in, so let's go look for silver. Alright guys, big old in-town park here. Let's give it a go. Alright, first hole is a coin. Nothing exciting, but that's what we're going to do today, is we're going to coin hunt. Hey, second hole. Look at that treasure. An old tube of something. It's metal. It's got the metal top, so it's an older one. Let's see what it was. Well, it's some kind of sealant for tight couplings, it says down here, so some kind of Loctite or thermal coupling, I don't know. I'm not going to show you guys every penny we dig, but I have dug this park one time before and got a bunch of 40s pennies. I've never found a silver here yet. And yes, in case you noticed, or didn't notice, I lost 6 pounds. I'm going to have to tighten up this belt strap. I've been golfing every day, and I got another 6 pounds to go. It's like a yearly thing, right? In the summer, Gary loses 10 or 12 pounds, and then in the winter, in bear mode, Gary puts another 8 to 12 pounds back on. So it's like a cyclical thing. Interesting. Down there over a foot. Not interesting. Well, 1955, that's the oldest one I found so far today. But I think we're heading towards the older part of the park, so, and even that's still within silver range, so good luck. We're gonna find something. Hey, there we go. I think there's a whole set of them here because the machine's still going off. Wow. It is humid out here, and I'm surprised that there's nobody in this beautiful park today. I've seen one person walking a dog in an hour, that's it. Not finding great stuff, so I understand why there's no other metal detectorists in this park. But I've done a lot of parks in town that the other guys have hit. I don't think they have very good machines, or they don't go down 9-10 inches. I routinely hit 9-10 inch coins with the 600, the Knox. And digging a foot is, you know, where you find the old coins. Are there any in here? I don't know. Let's keep looking. No luck so far. Just a handful of pennies. There's a loon calling. We are very close to the lake here, maybe 200, 300 meters from the lake. We talk about this in our other videos that I've never heard loons at the house. I haven't, because I'm about a mile from the lake where I am there. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear that or not, but down here, downtown, we can hear loons. We can also see loons. There are a ton of them, and by that I don't mean the bird variety. I mean the clinical type. So I've had many of you guys ask me where Stan is in the last 2 months. I have not detected with Stan, and there's a good reason for that. I haven't mentioned it on the channel, but we had a falling out. I had a property out of town that a woman said she wanted to see everything that we dug, and I was fine. Yeah, absolutely, of course, it's her property, right? And we weren't finding anything good, and it was actually the last video that I posted with Stan in it, and he dug a double-headed axe. And immediately he said, well, we're not showing her that. And I said, what are you talking about? Yes, we are. This is how we got the permission. I'm a man of my word. And Stan basically got verbally abusive with me. He said I was trying to steal his finds, like went off the deep end. I don't know if there was a medication change there or if it was COVID crazy. I don't know what it was, but it was very insulting and rude to me. And I told him, I said, just relax. We'll show her the items that we dug. And if she doesn't want this, you can have it. Like, I've given Stan every axe that I've ever found, so I don't know why he's accusing me of stealing his finds. But anyway, he got mad, cursed me out, spun out, drove away. And I went back to the landowner, and she said, no, I don't want any of this. You can keep it. So I actually took the axe head into Stan's house, dropped it off for him. And by the time I got home, he had removed me from YouTube, Facebook, and everything else. And I just want to say that that is for the better, because Stan is a negative person. That is stealing, right? If we're going to go on a permission, and I told him that, and he disagreed 100%. But that is not the first time Stan has gotten into trouble. John and I got into trouble because Stan had another permission for us that he didn't have permission for. So that is the character of Stan. I haven't talked to him in 2 months. We had a hard falling out, I guess, on his end, not mine, because I actually went back to give him the axe head and everything after he cursed me out. And that's the kind of guy Stan is. So don't ask about Stan. He will never be on my channel again, and that is the Stan update. All right, an hour in the park, 10 cents for the horde. Hey, I just doubled my YouTube wage for the day, so we can't knock that, right? 10 cents is 10 cents. I'll throw that in the horde. Maybe we'll get out detecting here again. The season is going to start up again because the bugs are going to die off. We're coming into August here, and I'm hoping to get out in the bush and do some more detecting out in the bush. This stuff here doesn't really interest me, but when you get the itch to detect, you get the itch. Catch you guys in the next adventure.